Wolverhampton, in the heart of the industrial Midlands of England. The industrial produce of the thousands of factories of Staffordshire pours through its busy streets on its way to the ports of the north and northwest.
The names of many parts of the town were changed in honour of Queen Victoria when she visited Wolverhampton in 1866.
I think most about Wolverhampton is that compared to the other areas around Wolverhampton, this seems to have more of a beating heart, more energy here than, say, I don't know, Dudley or, you know, up in Tolbury.
It's also, I think, a friendly city.
Church, which is situated on the highest point of the hill on which the town is built. There has been a church on this hill for over 1,000 years.
This fine, prosperous town has been growing up round the Church of St. Peter for nearly 1,000 years, yet it is largely modern.
Some of them immigrants, some of them children of immigrants, some of them grandchildren of immigrants, some of them great-grandchildren of immigrants.
They made their way along Victoria Street towards Queen Square.
We think that this city has the potential to be an extremely exciting place to be.
David pointed out the market below. As Wolverhampton is on the fringe of a large agricultural area, farm and garden produce is in plentiful supply. On Wednesdays and Saturdays, small holders and market gardeners from Staffordshire and Shropshire bring their produce to sell in the market.
My Wolverhampton is people.
I find the sense of humour and the warmth of the people here is it makes it a really wonderful place to live.
It's also, I think, a friendly city, and that is the Wolverhampton which I love.
See Gifford House, which is perhaps one of the best preserved examples of Georgian building in the town.
Within 200 metres of here are buildings which were built in my lifetime. Within a few hundred metres of here, there are buildings which were built in my lifetime and knocked down in my lifetime.
I got to know the town and the city very well.
For a long time I didn't like it, and we moved away for a year and we got homesick and we came back, and since we've been back, which is 4 years, we are really, really happy, and I'm kind of in a love affair with Wolverhampton.
But people from outside Wolverhampton used constantly to tell me if they'd been to Wolverhampton how it did not meet their expectations, it wasn't as grim as they had expected.
Wolverhampton is fast replacing its few remaining slums with modern housing estates, up-to-date schools and maps, and fine parks and open spaces.
We have more in common than we have, which makes differences between us, and we should celebrate that commonality, and we should be proud of the differences as long as they are not divisive differences.
Nearby was marked Molyneux House, built about 1740. This house is now known as the Molyneux Hotel. Victorian times, the ornamental gardens, which were at the rear of the hotel, were very well known. Gardens are probably more widely known as the home of the wolves.
There's a lot of negative press, and people are quite negative about Wolverhampton generally, but there's so much creativity here.
We welcome people who come here as asylum seekers and who become refugees, and that our country and our city should continue to do so. It's a very diverse city, which adds to its attraction to me.
I've pretty much visited large areas of the city on a fairly regular basis.
Far from the nature reserve, I'm not far from the canal. I've got an amazing canal network. So in fact it is a really, really lovely place to live. And even the negative things about it make it fun and interesting, because there's nothing worse than living in a boring place as far as
I got to know, obviously, through that a lot of the, got to meet a lot of the residents, a lot of the communities.
Piper's Row was known in olden times as Piper's Cross.
Both current geography in terms of the built infrastructure and past geography.
Not far from here, they were able to see part of the construction of the Wolverhampton of tomorrow. Some of the old Georgian buildings are excellently preserved in Queen Street. The upper parts of the buildings have remained untouched, but the ground floors of many have been converted into modern shops. They found the old hall had long since been demolished, and in its place stands a new technical college, one of the largest in the Midlands. She could see this new road and St John's Church from her kitchen window.
There's so much here that is positive, interesting, creative, exciting. So for me, Wolverhampton is all about potentiality. There's a particular energy here that, if harnessed correctly, really leads to exciting cultural endeavours.
To see what they actually do, the investment to improve their residents' lives.